Hello, my battalion of viewers. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and today we're talking about my experience for Artfight 2025. In the background while I talk, you'll see the time lapses for the Artfight attacks I did this year. Very proud of a lot of them, and had a lot of fun making them. For those of you who don't know what Artfight is an art gifting game. While they have it set up to have teams, and each art piece you make is considered an attack, and you get points depending on how much the character is in it, how finished it is, and all that, it's mainly a way to show appreciation to other artists by drawing them fan art of their original characters. You set up a list of characters, a list of permissions people are allowed to do with their characters, and from the beginning of July to the end of July, you make art. Me and the other artists joined in this year, with most of us being on Team Fossil. With Kyle, aka Kingpin Creations, being the only artist on Team Crystal, along with also Lou from Boss Level. I've participated in Artfight 2022 and 2023, and when it came to those 2 years, I never got any attacks. 2023 was very busy for me in July, so I only got like one attack done for it anyway, so I'm not surprised I didn't get any revenges or attacks back. But I did have like a good few on 2022, so those years it was a little disheartening, but we talked about doing it this year, and I honestly got quite a few attacks. Some from familiar faces that show up in the chat, or streams, or collabs, and then some new people. Heck, even some from artists that I follow. I was really surprised on how fast I got an attack from Canine King, since I followed them on Tumblr, and then followed their Artfight page when I found out they had an Artfight. I tried to push myself a bit when drawing their character Faye. Drawing this really cool background, having a clock tower, having this cool like shading thing with like the sun. I experimented a bit, and honestly made something I'm really proud of. That's kind of one of the things I tried to do a little bit with Artfight with some of these pieces. I tried to experiment and push myself in trying new stuff that I haven't really done that much of. Trying some new poses, some backgrounds, new shading and lighting, and just seeing what I could do. And I'm also pretty impressed with how many pieces I was able to get done in 1 month. I got 21 pieces done, working with a lot of different characters, with very cool designs, and just having a lot of fun. I do wish I had a little more energy near the end of Artfight. That way my last 4 attacks could have been like at least half body instead of just headshots. Though I still worked to make those pieces really good. And this year I was able to give revenges back to every single person that gave an attack on me. Even if it didn't technically say it was an attack on me, like with Ven's and Mr. Savoba's pieces. And I'm just quite happy with the results of what I was able to do. I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't really have a script. With all the ones that I've made, it's a little hard to choose a favorite, and also feels a little unfair to choose a favorite with everything that Artfight is about. But I'm really proud of the Kalar and Apollo meme redraws. It's based off a Gundam meme, and I thought it would work really well with both characters. As I mentioned, I love the piece I did with Faye and the experimenting I did there. My piece with Louisa, I had a clear image in mind, and I was able to not only fulfill it, but surpass what I was hoping to do to make something really great and a little out there from what I've usually done. Of course, the torture dance with Kingpin's characters is a very fun piece and came out really well. My piece of Sister Claire, I just really love because I love how the emotion I was able to put in this. With Justine's Mike's cover of Hellfire playing in my head the whole time. And just the whole scene is just incredible. And the lighting too. And it was really fun to put Demonica and Nexum in this pose redraw from the Vampire series. I just really like doing this pose redraw for some reason. I've done it a few other times. If you're thinking about joining Artfight in the future, here's some advice I have. Go into it not expecting to get any attacks or any revenges. Especially if you, say, attack an artist that has a bigger following, so they're getting a lot of attacks, they might not have the time to be able to attack everyone. Don't feel bad if you don't get any attacks. It is just kind of hard sometimes. But also maybe look to see if you can find other artists that are more likely to attack you. However, don't go into this just wanting to get fan art of your characters. Go into it with some sort of plan or goal to try and accomplish. Like, I want to draw at least 10 attacks. I want to experiment with my shading. I want to experiment with my style. I want to experiment with scenes and other stuff. Don't make Artfight be about you. Again, Artfight is a gift-giving game. It's a gift-giving event. You're here to appreciate other artists and their hard work, to have fun, and to discover new artists that you might want to follow and support. Your attack should be about their characters, and should not be about your characters as much. Some people put in their permissions they don't want other characters in the Artfight pieces. So make sure to respect that, and just respect the characters in general. The points do not matter. I personally do not care if, in the end, Team Fossil gets more points, or Team Crystal gets more points. I don't even care if how many points I get for an attack. I follow the guidelines they say for what my art is considered, and let them decide what my points are. But I don't care about the points. I'm just trying to make some cool art. And of course, have fun. I think that's probably very obvious. After all, you're making art. You should be having fun making art. But sometimes you just forget that you need to also be having fun. Though, I say this, going back to some of the other advice I gave, make sure that your fun doesn't ruin someone else's fun. This, of course, comes with the making these art be about their characters. Don't do anything that makes their characters look dumb or stupid or weak, while trying to make your characters look strong and perfect. And of course, respect what other artists tell you in their permissions. Of course, like, some artists will be okay with you having like their characters with other characters, but just do it in a way that, you know, respects all characters involved. Like, they're just having coffee at a cafe. It doesn't have to be in a romantic way, just, you know, just hanging out, playing video games together, being at the beach. Honestly, just think about a lot of the Monster Prom Polaroids and what's done there, and those should work. Or good, funny, like, memes and Draw the Squad stuff. Overall, Artfight 2025 was pretty fun, and look forward to participate in 2026. I'm happy with all the art pieces I was able to make for this event, and love all the art attacks and revenges people decided to draw for me this year, which we'll look at right now. We have this piece of Ibuki, my Cyclops Jester inspired by Waddle Doo by Fergie Flamsburg. This incredible piece of Amelia and Morrigan by K9 King. This cute piece of Hera by Sigewine. This cool piece of Amelia and Morrigan in the Great Elder style. This adorable piece of Ibuki by Valawi, aka Lou from Boss Level. This great piece of Amelia with a really creepy Morrigan by Kyle Kingpin Creations. This sweet manga cover looking piece of Ramona by RayR32. This clean headshot of Lucifer by Dirge Serval. These fusions of Ramona and Malva with Ben Neal's characters. This nice headshot of Farah by Spy Nernia. This beautiful piece of Malva by DMZJ. This really cool pixel art piece of Ibuki and this character called Mr. I by Random Bub. This nice physical piece of Marianne by Memory Dreams. Mr. Sepulveda's epic piece that includes Malva in it. And this extremely beautiful piece of Malva vs. Calor by Invisible Event. Love the muscles on her so much. God, she looks so hot. In the description, I'll have links to the art and artists, both that I did attacks for and that I got attacks and revenges back on. So make sure to check out their work and give them a follow. I hope you enjoyed this retrospective for Artfight 2025. And if you liked what you saw, then leave a like and subscribe to join our growing little Arcane town to be in the know for future videos, updates, and events. Hopefully next year I can do some more. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later!